24 hours I've had peppers drying. I've been growing peppers out in my garden, and what I love to do is make this stuff called, I call it my pepper powder. Here's a container. It's like an old Utz container that I keep a blend in, and I'm this close to being out of it. And that's why I'm doing a pepper crop this year. Is I cannot almost can't live without this stuff. I just love this. And it's a blend of just peppers that I've done over the years. I take them, I chop them up, I dry them in this excellent Nesco food dehydrator. I've had this for probably close to 20 years. I may be wrong. It's maybe my second food dehydrator. I can't even remember now. But you see here it says fruits and vegetables. You want to dry them at 135 degrees. You can do nuts and seeds, all this different. It gives you, the recipes or the instructions for how to dry the stuff. If I chop these up properly in 24 hours, they will dry to a point where I can put them into a little Crux coffee grinder, and I can grind them up really fine. They turn into this pepper powder. Then I take a teaspoon and I put the pepper powder into a shaker like this so that I can shake this out and put it on almost everything. I love it in scrambled eggs, love it in dips, I love it on my steak. I love to put it on steak along with some butter and salt. I put it on just almost everything that I eat, pizza, and it's great because I've got such a blend of peppers. There are bell peppers in here. There's serrano, there's jalapeno, there's cayenne. In this one I got a bunch of ghost peppers, which I've never put in here. Now what I do, I grind all these up, then I pour them in here and I shake this. So by adding the ghost peppers, I'm going to be adding a great degree of warmth to this, which is fine with me. I'm pretty much immune to the hot. But this is how I make my pepper powder. And it's funny, I've got a number of people that, particularly as a local doctor, that really loves to eat my pepper powder, and I try to keep him stocked up. He's a really good friend, and he just loves to eat it. He puts it on all his stuff too, soups and stuff. It's really great with. And so I've got, what I do, I only have 2 trays this time because it's just, my peppers are just now starting to come in. I take the seeds and everything, I grind them all up. Over here are the rest of my racks. So you can see I can do, I think, up to 10 racks at once if I need to. Typically though, I'll keep an empty one on top of this over here. So when I dry them, I always have an extra rack on top so that this thing doesn't sit on top of the peppers. So I don't want that to, I want there to be a little bit of space, and that allows the air to flow around them a little bit. So I always have my top rack is always empty. Tony's pepper powder. I've done a video about it before. Just I don't think I've done a video that's where everything is all at once there, and I can show you exactly what it is that I do to make it happen. There were 20 peppers on here, and they're all little now. I wonder sometimes about every 2 or 3 shakes of this if I'm not getting about 3 peppers. I think it's made me healthy over the year. The doctor that I talk about that likes this, he's a cancer doc, and he thinks there's some healing properties in peppers. He's done some research, and he's a great man of science and a good fellow, a good friend, and he really believes in the power of peppers. Just know you might get some health benefits from something like this if you want to try it. I like it a lot. So here's where I ground up all those peppers. That green layer on top there, that's the new. And I'm going to shake that all into that. So we're going to have, like I say, quite a hot mix going into the rest of this pepper. So that's my new layer on top based on what I ground this morning.